Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor, and boy, oh boy, is it a good weekend right now with Bitcoin pushing new all-time highs. The Bitcoin price did hit as high as $81,000, and it doesn't look like it wants to slow down. We'll be talking about that and much more, altcoins specifically, in this live stream. So stick with me until the very end. Smash that like button. And let's get this show on the road. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all having a great weekend and enjoying this pump. Let's get into this live stream. All right, let me go ahead and make sure I have my screen up here on the live. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so this is the Bitcoin price chart, and the prophecy has been fulfilled. All right, we have hit the $80,000 level, which is the 0.27 fib extension from the all-time high that was made over here in March to the low on August 5th. That 0.27 first Fibonacci extension is here at 80,000. And again, the prophecy has been fulfilled. The Bitcoin price currently trading for $79,500. It did hit 81K, and the market is in the acceleration phase, which is what we have been discussing at length here at Crypto Empire for many months here on these daily live streams. It's all happening. All right. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, looking at the overall market, I mean, it's a sea of green for the most part. Gainers and losers on the day. Tons and tons of gainers. A lot of meme coins. Cardano up 35%. It's really quite the sight right now, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Many bags are absolutely ripping. Many bags are pumping. And looking at the losers, I mean, really, there's the Trump coin, which is the largest loser. Doge is down 15%, but for the most part, many coins are in the top gainers category, especially some laggards as well, which is a really, really nice thing to see. Coins like Bobo the Bear finally have broken out. Bobo at 100 million market cap. I've been bull posting this here on YouTube for months, making videos saying that I'm really bullish on this meme, and you absolutely love to see the initial wave starting. Still has a lot of work to do, but beautiful past 3 days here of green candles. And yeah, expecting this one to go further. I'll be talking a lot about meme coins in this live stream. Let's get into this live chat and see what's going on. Shout out to Lucas. What's going on, Lucas? We got Silvadala, we got Armzilla, Fiat Hater, Crypto Middle East and Africa. Hey Connor, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, sir. We got Man with a Plan. He says, hey Connor, always appreciate your activity and wisdom, or your activity in both real life and crypto wisdom. Appreciate that, Man with a Plan. Thank you for your support. Shout out to Declan. Shout out to everybody here in the live chat. All Day Dre, McNaz, Stacy Lewis, Michael, DJI Manor says, greetings Connor. I have been printing money on Based AI since I got in massively at $2.04. So, I mean, that's another one, right? Based AI. I get asked about this one all the time because I have stated that I'm bullish on it for the past few months. The price was lagging big time. Well, lo and behold, it has broken out aggressively to the upside. It's up around 150% over the past 3 days only. All right, so just the start, in my opinion, for this bag, as well as many others right now. Some still haven't taken off, but I mean, a lot of laggards for the most part. Based AI is one, ripping to the upside. We absolutely love to see this. Now, getting into some news. So it was this is today, exactly 3 years ago today, Bitcoin reached an all-time high of $69,000. Today, Bitcoin made history again. It surpassed $80,000 for the first time ever. It really is quite ironic, almost a bit of a coincidence how it works. Exactly 3 years on the day, Bitcoin hit that all-time high at 69K, and here we are 3 years later, $80,000. You really can't make this stuff up. Reality is stranger than fiction. Also, looking at this tweet from Blockchain Daily News. So BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF IBIT has the largest daily Bitcoin inflow in history at $1.12 billion on Friday. BlackRock buying the crap out of Bitcoin. And look, with Trump aggressively saying at this point, as well as U.S. senators, that there will be a Bitcoin strategic reserve. That's just the United States of America. There's a lot of different countries in the world that also have money to buy Bitcoin, right? There's some speculation that this pump here, this breakout on Bitcoin is a result of a nation state buying up Bitcoin. There's rumors that it's Russia. Could very well be. All right, these are all unconfirmed rumors. But listen, with the United States saying they will have a strategic Bitcoin reserve, what do you think is going through the minds of all these other countries around the world? Obviously, they want a piece of the pie and don't want to get left behind. That is if they're smart, right? The German government sold the bottom a few months ago, a local bottom. All right, that was a dumb move. Now there's countries, again, Russia is rumored to be buying. I don't know, it's unconfirmed, but hey, this is a mega pump. Yes, BlackRock is buying, but in my opinion, probably so are other nation states. And it's going to get a whole lot crazier, guys. I'm not sure you understand exactly what's happening. I mean, it's a lot to wrap your head around, but all you have to know at the end of the day is that it will get a lot crazier this cycle. We are in a bull market. In a bull market, the price pumps aggressively to the upside, and it gives shallow and short-lived pullbacks. All right, once price broke this local channel on the smaller time frames, it used it as support and just bang, straight up. All right, I talk about this setup quite often. When price breaks one of these channels, such as this, and it breaks out to the upside, it usually results in some kind of parabolic move, and that's exactly what happened. Don't forget, on the larger time frames, Bitcoin also broke out of the 8-month range over here on election day. So yeah, I mean, on the larger time frames, this is just an 8-month range breakout. Breakout, retest, send. It's very, very simple. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. The big boys are buying Bitcoin in billion-dollar tranches. And again, it's just the beginning right now. Also, moving on, Michael Saylor. All right, his MicroStrategy Bitcoin investment has surpassed $10 billion in profit. 10 billion with a B, right? Not million, billion. This is what having brass balls looks like. All right, Michael Saylor laid everything on the line, buying Bitcoin, the depths of the bear market. Well, he was right, and now he is up $10 billion in profit. No risk, no reward. You need to have conviction. Saylor is a great lesson of being able to blaze your own trail, go your own way, do what the masses think is a stupid thing to do. It turns out to be the correct move. Classic example here with Michael Saylor. Give the guy some credit. He certainly deserves it. And yeah, I mean, 10 billion is going to turn into 20, 30, 40. Who knows how much billion, but I mean, his average entry is like 30K or something like that. So yeah, I mean, his bag's going to be increasing in profit by the billions at a very, very quick rate. Now, Bitcoin, tons of inflows, all good stuff, but the main thing here is with altcoins. All right, here's a tweet from Look On Chain from today, actually yesterday, last night. So the Tether Treasury minted $2 billion in USDT in just 2 days' time. Where did the minted USDT go? So 2.54 billion Tether has flown from basically them to exchanges since November 6th. $2.5 billion. A massive amount of money is being injected into the crypto market. This is the key sentence here. A massive amount of money is being injected into the crypto market. You guys who have been watching these live streams, you hear me say it basically every single live stream. All right, we need liquidity to flow into altcoins. Well, it's happening. All right, here's the total too. Here's the market cap excluding Bitcoin. It's now at $1.1 trillion. All right, it has broken out from this $950 billion level this past week, and we're at 1.1 trillion, on track to take out the highs that were made over here in March of this year at 1.27 trillion. All right, this is going much higher, north of $2 trillion. Trillion. That's a lot of money to flow into alts. Also, the total 3, which is the crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, is at 715 billion. Again, it's broken out. It broke this $650 billion level this week, and it hasn't slowed down. This horizontal resistance was cracked, and we are now accelerating to the upside. Tether sending 2.5 billion to exchanges that were fresh minted stablecoin, brand new created supply directly to go buy bags. It's all happening in real time right now, guys. It's literally happening in front of our eyes. So the main thing is just to have exposure, which is, like if you don't have exposure now and you're a routine watcher of the channel, right, and you consume crypto content all the time, I don't know what to tell you. All right, nobody is there to press that buy or sell button but you. The main thing is you need exposure to the asset class that you check up on every day for hours. All right, and at this point, the majority of the hard work is done. All right, certainly you have to keep your finger on the pulse and your eye on the ball, because there's always bull market opportunities that present themselves to make money quickly in the altcoin space. Because when this total 3 chart inevitably blasts off here to the 1.5 trillion to $2 trillion levels, altcoins will be pumping X's every single day, 2, 3, 4, 5 X's in a day, like meme coins have been. All right, so yeah, keep your finger on the pulse, keep your eye on the ball, be open to new opportunities, but the main thing is to have exposure to your main bags and just watch them rise up over the course of this cycle, and of course take profits when it is time to do so. But very, very, very good stuff here. A lot of liquidity is being injected into the market. Also talking about meme coins, so Dogecoin is up 34% on the day, surpassing a $42 billion market cap. Dogecoin's on fire. Here it is. So that's the weekly. Here on the daily, remember this past week we were live when price first reached this higher time frame level. This was actually on election day when we were doing our election live stream waiting for the results to come in. Well, this is what happens in a bull market. Higher time frame supply level, you get a wick in, you pull back, and then you aggressively blast through it to the upside. All right, resistance is to be broken in a bull market. Also notice the beautiful bull flag structure here on the daily leading to this massive breakout. This setup is present right now on a ton of altcoins that haven't necessarily broken out yet. I'll give you a one-to-one example just to show you that, I'm not making stuff up here. Remember this bull flag pattern, all right? Very simple downward sloping consolidation leading to a massive breakout. Well, there's a coin right now that's in a very similar situation, and it's this one, all right? This is ticker Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain, meme coin. Talk about this one quite a bit. Well, look at the pattern here on the chart. Pump, bull flag, sideways downward sloping consolidation. It's literally right now at the breakout point. All right, and many other charts also have this similar pattern playing out. But I mean, this is exactly what the Dogecoin chart looked like. Not one-to-one to a T, but pretty damn identical, right? Pump, flag, breakout. It's really the same picture here that I see, at least. If we go to the daily time frame, there it is. Quite a similar picture, right? So being able to spot these pattern recognition helps a ton, but I mean, for the most part, many coins are setting up in bullish fashion. So it's everyone is a genius season right now. You don't have to be some kind of highly sophisticated investor to make money in a bull run, right? Most coins will do quite well. But anyways, look out for patterns that show price wants to break out, and this is one here on ticker Bitcoin. Looking for this one to pump up massively as well. Many other memes are looking really, really good. Now, moving on. So we can go ahead and watch a little funny video. We'll go ahead and play this here. Make sure it's not too loud so it doesn't burst your eardrums.
Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
By the way, Bull Sember is just around the corner, guys. But yeah, this is how we're feeling right now. It's good times. Soak it in. We deserve this. You absolutely love to see it. One more for you. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson is going to appear on the Joe Rogan podcast this week. And with that, the Cardano ADA price on the weekly time frame is a straight green bar, 100% in a week for Cardano. As you can see, from high to low, a 106% candle. From the low to current price, It's up 85%. So Cardano basically has the yearly highs over here in March to take out, and then it can start making up lost ground. Again, I'm really not expecting crazy stuff for Cardano. I could be wrong. My best case scenario remains over here at like $1.25, but that could easily be wrong, and I'd be happy to be wrong. I don't hold any Cardano. I made very good gains on Cardano back in 2021, but I'm sticking with my own kind of thesis and beliefs here that the new coins created in the bear market or this bull run are going to outperform the coins that have been through previous bull and bear cycles. Cardano, it's been through multiple bull and bear cycles at this point. All right, so I'm happy for all the ADA holders. You love to see it. But again, my belief is that the new coins are going to continue to outperform the old coins. And I mean, you can fact check that. It's playing out pretty much in real time. But regardless, yeah, good thing here to see Cardano ripping, Ethereum back up to 3150. Who told you every single day that Ethereum was bottomed out? Yes, the Ethereum Foundation was selling. Yes, many whales who bought in the ICO were selling, but still, that doesn't mean it will break its bull market trend line. It's a common thing for investors to capitulate the lows and sell at the bottom, all right? Because you're wondering, why isn't my coin pumping? Everything else is going crazy. But my coin's still down here. It's not doing anything, right? So even people with billions and hundreds of millions of dollars in the position in Ethereum can capitulate lows. All right, no one's immune to this kind of behavior. But anyways, Ethereum breaking out aggressively now, exactly. I don't like to use the term because it's kind of lame, but exactly as predicted. All right, so very, very good sign for altcoins overall. And also Solana breaking above $200. So everything is green, everything is pumping, everything looks amazing. Everyone is a genius right now. Everyone's bags are pumping. Soak it all in. You all deserve this. We all deserve it. But again, the party's just getting started, all right? Because these periods typically last for months. And we are, I mean, this whole rally started on November 5th, basically. So yeah, we got some time left here to make a ton of gains. Strap in. It's going to be an amazing, amazing ride. Let's go ahead and catch up with our live chat, see what's going on. Guys, smash up that like button if you're enjoying the live stream so far. And let's see, man with a plan. He said, could you share a current thesis? Here, AI and gaming coins are still in priority. Why would normies prefer those rather than established, viral, and meaningful memes? Would they care about fundamentals? Good question, man with a plan. Let me read it so I fully understand it. Here, AI and gaming coins are still in priority. Why would normies prefer those rather than established, viral, and meaningful memes? So that's, I mean, it's a bit of a subjective answer. I'll give you my take on it. Being that AI is the new industrial revolution, normies already flocked to buy AI coins earlier in the year, right? They had an amazing run, a bull and bear, or a boom and bust cycle, I should say. You can look at a coin like Tau as an example. This thing started out down here, $50, $60. It rallied up to $750. It pulled all the way back to $200, and here it is now at $550. All right, so many AI coins had the same thing. They all boomed. They all sold off. Some are still not recovered yet, but many have recovered. All right, but my take on that question is there's going to be so much headlines and news and groundbreaking discoveries with artificial intelligence. This technology is only going to accelerate. That there's going to be so much speculation around these assets for AI specifically that I think normies will have FOMO on AI. That's my personal take. Maybe they're not interested right now because they see meme coins going crazy. But yeah, I mean, AI is going to be the biggest thing since sliced bread, especially in 2025 next year. So, I mean, wherever they're getting influence from, maybe they're not getting influenced on AI right now, but I do see that changing. Gaming, on the other hand, is a little iffier, right? Because these gaming projects are valued at the hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. And you have, not projects, but games like Grand Theft Auto 6. Apparently it takes like 10, 20 million or something like that Don't quote me on these. Don't quote me on these numbers. But essentially, sorry, let's go to categories here. For gaming specifically, the valuations of these gaming projects are valued higher than like the top played video games in the world right now, like Grand Theft Auto and things like that. So gaming is a little iffier, the speculation side of it, because the valuations are absolutely insane. Here we go, game 5. Right, the valuations on gaming are very unrealistic. So we'll see if we get another hype cycle in gaming. I do have gaming exposure, but I'm much, much more bullish on artificial intelligence. So that's how I'll answer that question, man, with a plan. Shout out to Adrian Kent. What's going on, Adrian? We got Elvis. What's up, Elvis? Armando, he said, I had a lot of OXO, but I saw one of your old videos and I got a lot more right before the huge pump. Awesome to hear that, Armando. So another bag coming back to life is OXO. Don't get me wrong, it still has a lot of work to do here, but very, very nice pump here from the 9-8 cent level for OXO. AI bag coming back to life. This rally from high to low was 117% and likely just the start of things. All right, I'm looking for OXO to make a new all-time high. Of course, we can pull fib extensions and see some approximate price targets. All right, the 1618, 81 cents. Sorry, that's the 0618. The 1618 is at $1.27, 2618, 173. I think this one can hit $2 to $3. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful comeback. Nice pump off of the bottom. Many people probably did end up selling the lows, but Armando, you bought the lows, so you deserve it, and everything that's to come for this one as well as everything else. Let's see. We got Elvis. He says, thoughts on PIOP, a meme coin on Sui. So Elvis, I've never heard of that one before, but I do know that many of the meme coins on Sui that I shared here in this video earlier in the week are putting in some really nice moves. But I'll take a look at PIOP right now. PIOP. It doesn't look like anything comes up here on deck screener. I'm not sure why. For that coin, Elvis. But yeah, some other ones like FUD the Pug. Nice move, really just getting started. Right at the time of recording, price was around over here, so not much, but again, look at the pattern, right? Bull flag. Not the best drawn, but you get the point. Pump, consolidate, breakout. Again, going back to that example we showed on Dogecoin. Also, we got Blub the Fish on Sui. Nice move out of that demand zone. This one rallied as high as 113%. It's currently up 75%. And then the last one is the AAA Cat, which is about to make a new all-time high. All right, so Sui meme coin's on fire. Sui is on fire. Sui hit $3. Let's go ahead and find this. Here we are. Sui hit a high today of $3.16. So again, when the main asset in the ecosystem goes up, the meme coins are going to pump right alongside with it. And this effect is playing out in real time with Sui going into price discovery, making a new all-time high. Bags are flying left and right. All right, and Sui coming up to that 61.8 Fibonacci extension level at $3.24, which I do expect it to break, but maybe it'll cause some short-term kind of consolidation, maybe lead to a slight pullback. But this is price discovery. This is an aggressive uptrend, and likely Sui will go minimum another 2x from here up to $6. Now, some other bags coming back from the dead. We got Caspa. This is the weekly candle on Caspa, and it has essentially pumped by 50 to 60%. Low to high 60%. It's currently up 45% on the week. And nice move from these lows down here at 10 cents. All right, so CAS had very strong support down here. This was the range low. It did get slightly front run. If you had a limit order exactly at 10 cents, it wouldn't have gotten filled. But nonetheless, this area was the bottom locally, and very aggressive straight up pump move back to the quarterly open. So, I mean, Kaspa can easily flip this and then go into price discovery rather quickly. Very bullish on Kaspa still. Never lost any conviction on it, even when the price was suffering down here, back at this 10-cent support level. That's why it's important to, when you buy something, you should know why you bought it, the reasons for it, your own thesis on the coin, if you will. And this will allow you to have conviction and be able to hold through the tough times. All right. There are some moments where maybe you were wrong on something and it won't make a comeback. But many times in the crypto space, if you do proper due diligence initially and you come to a conclusion that you think a coin will increase a lot in value and you buy it, all right, usually your first read is oftentimes correct. I know that for myself. So now let's see, one coin that is still at these lows and really suffering big time right now is something like Cubic. All right, as you can see, Cubic is trading for $1,350 per billion. Essentially, in the Cubic Discord, you can read all the discourse about what's happening with the price. If you're a Cubic holder and you're not in the Discord, you should join it just so you can see what everyone is saying. But I'll give you the too long didn't read. Big Whale decided to exit, sold his bag. Price went ahead, dropped here, came down to the lows, and it's just kind of hanging out, consolidating down here. Now, I still do personally have conviction that Cubic will pump and do really well. All right, they should be releasing their white paper and documentation soon, which is going to add a lot more legitimacy to all the critics out there. Look, I think this one can make a raging comeback. All my other bags that were down here at the lows, that is, I decided not to sell the bottom in, they've all, for the most part, pumped aggressively off of those lows. Cubic is one of the only ones that's still kind of lagging. All right, so we'll see if I'm right or wrong here. And, I still have conviction on it. So I'm sure many people are probably wondering, Connor, what's going on with this one? Here's your answer. I still have conviction. That's it. There's really nothing else to say here. I don't control the project. I have nothing to do with the price. I can't force my will to make it go ahead and turn around and start pumping. All I can basically do is see if my thesis will be correct. But yeah, Based AI, another one. Right down here at the lows, people asking me, Connor, what's going on? You still believe in this? I say every time, yes, I do. I still like Based AI. Yes. Bang, pump. All right, so again, for the most part, that's why it's important to believe in what you hold and not sell lows, because the gains are very quick when the price does turn around. Let's see some other bags here. Pepe Coin alongside Based AI flying as well. AGI not really moving. AI Tech not really doing too much either in terms of some AI coins. I mean, these are still at relatively low levels, like where they were all coin bear market summer long over the past 8 months. So not everything is flying in terms of AI coins, but many are looking really good. And Tau still over here, below 550. Basically, from what I see, it's got to reclaim this quarterly open up here at 577. And remember, this was just created on the 1st of October. All right, so once this is reclaimed at 577, take out 677 and go to the all-time high. It's going to happen rather quickly. Rather quickly, guys, rather quickly. All right, talking about yearly opens and quarterly opens, here's XRP, wick directly to the yearly and quarterly opens. XRP is gearing up for a massive breakout as well, guys. We'll just go ahead and clean this chart up. Again, don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. I think that certainly applies to something like XRP here. All right, here we got the weekly time frame. Go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So XRP on the weekly here. Horizontal support. Diagonal trendline resistance. Years of built up price action around these levels at 50 cents. When this thing goes, it is going to go very, very hard. All right. And with Trump now in the White House, or he will be in January, pro-crypto president getting rid of Gary Gensler. I mean, all of these legal and regulatory concerns that many projects have had over the past 4 years are going to disappear. And I mean, XRP is a shitcoin through and through, but it's still going to pump aggressively. All right, so again, don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Look for XRP to go ahead and break its quarterly open at 61 cents. Once it does that, it can gap up very, very hard. The level I see is, first of all, $1, but mainly up here at $1.40. All right, and it's going to happen. Look for XRP to accelerate among so many other altcoins. I mean, everything just looks great right now. It's very, very awesome. It's nuts. It really is nuts. Here's Bonk as well, yet to break out, but it's up here. Here's your weekly candle on Bonk, still in this kind of choppy consolidation zone that it's been in for the past few months. But once Bonk can go ahead and clear this red supply level, it will go and clear this trend line and make another crazy mega pump, more likely than not towards a $10 billion market cap level and beyond. So anyways, long story short, market looks amazing right now. Bags are pumping, altcoins coming back. Many that looked like doom and gloom just at the start of the week, 6-7 days ago, have pumped 100%. Some are still hanging out at the lows. Some are up multiples. But for the most part, this is the acceleration phase that we have been waiting for. It's playing out in real time. This is the bull run. All right, it's not coming anymore. It is here right now. Don't forget that. All right, whenever you see some dude on Twitter saying, when the bull run starts, when the bull run starts, the bull run has started. It's here. Anyways, let's get back into our live chat and see what's going on. Let's see. James Keary says, hi Connor, happy Sunday. Can you look at Caspa? So we already looked at Cas today before I saw this question. But in terms of Cas, again, 10 cent was front ran by, a few tenths of a penny basically. And it's pumped up here to your quarterly open, which is just the October 1st price essentially. It's just a long, year-long plus range, similar to Bitcoin, right? A long sideways range when it breaks out. I'm expecting the quote that the longer the base, the longer the rally. I'm expecting that to happen, all right? So a very long base of over 1 year here on CAS. I'm expecting it to lead to an explosive mega rally to the upside. Get rid of that. So yeah, that's Caspa. Let's see. Dre says Mudeng ran up 410 mil. So Mudeng the Hippo and the original one on Sol is pumping. All right, so that's good. All right, you can see this one on Ethereum, which was basically a vampire attack on the original Mudeng, is at 35 mil market cap. The original is at 403 million right now. Just a mega move, mega breakout out of this bull flag. Aggressive pump into price discovery here for Mudeng. Again, talking about bull flag breakouts, we go over these setups all the time here at Crypto Empire, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any. But one we've covered a ton that's been in the bull flag and has now broken out is the meme coin Apu. All right, here's Apu on the 12-hour time frame. We were monitoring this. I was updating you in real time as it was happening, saying that this exact move was going to happen. You had the 3 touches of the bull flag down at the lows. Over here at the start of November, I was saying it's at the bottom of the bull flag, 3rd touch. I like it. Well, bang, huge pump. Not quite 100%, but almost. From low to high, this thing is up 95, or it was up 95%. It's currently up 75%. All right, so another beautiful bull flag breakout. Again, these are easy conditions. Bull flag, breakout. Typically in a crypto bear market or just a sideways period, you'll see a bull flag, but it will just go like this. It will just go down. It won't work. It won't play out, all right? You'll get stopped out of the trade. But in these conditions, you see a bull flag, you see a falling wedge, you see just a sideways consolidation, bang, it will lead to a breakout. was supposed to get a sound effect when I pressed the number 4, but it didn't play. So let's just go ahead and move on. Anyways. Let's see. Man with a Plan says some current AI pumps, mainly showing only the current PvP preferences of those who have time/brain/energy to analyze the technology. Interesting take there, Man with a Plan. Valor says, what do you think about Shiba Inu tonight, if I may ask? What do I think about Shiba Inu? Guys, be sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. We're just getting started here. So Shiba Inu, another aggressive breakout. All right, we had a inverse head and shoulders over here, broke out in September during FOMC. We went in a long 2-month consolidation here for Shiba Inu, just a sideways range, and it's now aggressively broken out to the upside with a mega pump. So in terms of this chart, no higher high, or at least up here, has been created. This is certainly a higher high. But yeah, the next high to take out would be up here at 0.00002950. And then you're really not too far off from the high that was made in March and then the all-time high for Shiba Inu. But in terms of this chart, you just had a range breakout, a 2-month-long range essentially, late September to mid-November breakout. If it does want to give a retest, you should be looking around this level to buy the retest. And oftentimes buying the retest in a bull market after a good breakout is going to lead to profits being made. So if that's what you want to do, you want to buy Shiba Inu, I would look for a retest of the breakout over here at 0.000021. Also, the Chinese Cabal Nero in price discovery. Let's check the market cap of this coin. Again, Binance owns the supply of this coin. They listed it on their exchange at a $15 million market cap. 15 mil. It's now sitting at a $1 billion market cap. This whole entire pump started the day they listed it on Binance. So good chance Nero or Nero, whatever you call it, doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. But the Binance Nero, there's a very, very good chance it goes to tens of billions of dollars, this market cap. Why? Well, Binance owns the entire supply. They can do whatever they want with the price. They can control it all the way. And that is what we're seeing here happen with this coin and price discovery. Slowing down here at the 0.27 fib. You can pull your own fib and you can see $3, $4.17, $5.30 as your targets higher. But I mean, up here, this 2618 level, this would be a $2 billion market cap. It would be a 2x from current price. So that would mean if it's going to go to 10 billion, it would be trading at around $20 to $25, at least on the 1000 version. Right? This means that it's up 4 decimal places basically. So keep that in mind when you're doing your own analysis. But Niro CTO, the Binance one, it is destined for multiple billions in market cap. Binance is going to pump this to the roof. Anyways, back to our live chat. Let's see some good questions here. Rigoberto Chavez says, this is not even alt season yet. You have a good point, Rigo. You have a good point. Now, look, Bitcoin dominance on the weekly, I mean, tons and tons of weakness, more so than we've seen in a very long time on Bitcoin dominance. Higher volume than we had, or the highest volume we've had since March, which was basically the top for many altcoins as well as Bitcoin this year. You can see the volume, right? This weekly volume is the highest it's been since the peak in March. So this could very well be the decline. On the daily time frame, you have broken this first trend line, which was a very aggressive ascent higher. Now you're going to come back to the quarterly open support at 57%. If that ends up breaking down, well then, yeah, this was obviously the top for Bitcoin dominance. Just touching 60.5% and starting its decline. Now, we'll see what happens when Bitcoin makes its pump up to 100,000, 130,000. More likely than not, Bitcoin dominance is going to rise alongside with it. All right, so Bitcoin isn't finished pumping yet. However, we may see something new here where Bitcoin just continues to pump, but dominance just continues to fall as well. So be ready for something like that happening. And again, the main thing is to just have exposure. Have exposure to coins you have conviction in. It's almost impossible not to make money in a bull market. My portfolio is just pumping. And it's really just a matter of sitting on my hands and doing nothing. Because the hard work's been done. Now we just reap the rewards. And of course, we keep our eye on the ball for any bull market opportunities that present themselves. But hey, Bitcoin dominance showing signs that it has topped. We'll see if this was the actual top. I would more than welcome that. Also, stablecoin dominance is dropping. This is what we like. All right, when stablecoin dominance goes up, that simply means that people are selling their crypto into USDT. When this goes down, it means they're selling their USDT to buy altcoins. So a very, very nice bear flag breakdown on stablecoin dominance. Drop, bear flag, drop more. This down here at 4% is great for altcoins. We want to see this drop more, just like we want to see Bitcoin dominance drop, because all this signals is that money is flowing out of Bitcoin, out of stable coins into altcoins. So let's see this continue to go ahead and drop. And then one more in terms of altcoin season is the others dominance chart. So this is the percent of the crypto market cap in altcoins outside of the top 10. Essentially everything underneath Cardano, which is at number 10 right now. So this currently makes up only 9.3% of the crypto market. When it goes back to the high of the last cycle, it would make up 20%. When it goes to the yearly highs from March of this year, it would make up 13%. Too long didn't read on this chart is that the percent of money in altcoins in the market right now is low. The majority of the money is in Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and stablecoins. When this money inevitably trickles down to the lower market cap and the mid market cap coins, they're going to continue to pump even more aggressively than what's already happened. So Rigoberto, yes, I agree. This is not even alt season yet. Good point. Let's see. Punto Verde says Mao on ETH is sending. There you go. I'm pretty sure you were asking me about this one the other day. I mean, pretty insane move here on Mao on ETH. Let's see on market cap. So on the day, this thing is up from 5 million to 12 million, but just over the course of this weekend, it has risen by, almost 6-7x in price. So I mean, epic pump here on this meme coin, Mao on ETH, cat. Many meme coins are doing similar stuff. Let's see, Dr. BRC20 says, happy Sunday, Connor. Do you think it's too late to get into some altcoins? No, it's not too late, certainly. Being that, again, if I'm expecting the others' dominance to go back to where it was minimum in 2021 at the peak of the bull run 3 years ago, right? That's 114. That's 100% increase in dominance for altcoins. All right, so there's going to be many more pumps. So to answer your question, no, it's not too late, but just understand for many coins, the opportunity to buy the lows, to buy the bottoms, they are gone, but that doesn't mean there's not money to be made. But no, it's not too late. But yeah, the clock's ticking because this is going to be over and done in before you can blink. 6 months will pass by. Time moves very, very fast in crypto. That's what I've learned over these years. So that's why it's important to make your decision and then be able to pivot if you have to. But yeah, time just moves so quick in the crypto world. So time is running out to get into some coins, but it's not too late. We got the Crypto Krill in the building. What's going on, Crypto Krill? Good to see you here in the live chat. Also, we got Johnny G. Crypto Krill says, Boda Wan's in the house. I know he's huge on Based Yoda. And that coin not really doing much. Down 20% on the day. Looks like, I mean, all it takes is one person to sell a few thousand and this thing will drop 20%. I'm not really too concerned about this price action. This is more of a hold and wait for this thing to pump. But yeah, and Johnny G says that Bobo is mooning. Bobo is indeed mooning. Tapped 100 million market cap today. Pulled back here to 93 million, but just the start for Bobo. Right, I really think this is going to be an insane multiplier and head to billions, which is what I've been saying for Bobo the Bear. Bobo billions. That's the idea here. And Dre said, did Bitcoin relock the liquidity? I didn't hear such look as of yet. To my knowledge, they migrated to V3 from V2, I believe. You can see the liquidity over here on the V2 pair is 93K. The liquidity on the V3 pair is now 13 million. So to my knowledge, they have migrated the liquidity from V2 Uniswap to V3. So that's the update on the liquidity unlock for ticker Bitcoin. The team essentially has done the right thing and just move the liquidity to the more efficient version 3. When's there going to be a V4 DEX on well, there already is on Ethereum, but when's it going to come to Base? It's going to come soon to Base. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the first version 4 DEX on Base. I think it's going to be an absolute banger. I'm excited for that launch coming soon. Let's see. Daniel Araya says, can you analyze the chart of MLG and LUIC on Sol? I've never heard of those coins, but we can take a quick gander at them. 360 no scope, 420 blaze it. This is a very, I guess, Gen Z coin. Or what's the generation after Gen Z? The super young kids that are like born in 2000 or whatever. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, this is a really stupid name, but it's right on par with the times we're at in the market. This is what the youth does nowadays, I suppose. Anyways, this coin, this chart, there's really not much to analyze here. This thing has just gone parabolic after going dormant sideways for basically 7-8 months. So not much to say other than if it's going to continue to pump, you should watch for the trend line to hold, and the price is coming close to the trend line now. So that's what's going on here with 360 no scope, 420 blaze it. I will go ahead and highlight this demand zone though, if you want a demand zone to look at for price. And then LUIC on Sol, another one I've never heard of before. Nothing comes up when I type that. You might mean Lucy, you might have just mistyped it. I don't know. But Lucy is a new popular meme coin, the mascot of the Catholic Church. And this thing coming back down to horizontal support. So you want to see this continue to hold its trend. And if it's going to continue to hold its trend, you just don't want to see it break these lows down here at 40 million market cap approximately. So, if you're bullish on this coin and you want to see it continue higher, you should probably treat these prices as opportunity and buy zones. Now, this is basically a bull flag forming. Okay, so maybe it's going to go here, then bounce, and then here again, and then break out. But yeah, this looks like a bull flag starting to form in the early formation of a bull flag on Lucy. Let's see, Mr. Cash, he says, hi Connor, can you analyze Bepe on base, please? Based Bepe. So 2.8 mil market cap on Bepe. Aggressive pump at the start of October. So this chart, I mean, look, it's looking pretty good to me. It's pretty simple, right? Nice aggressive breakout. During that breakout, you formed this consolidation. All right, you can see this holding as a demand zone right now. So you simply want to see this create a rounded bottom and just pump out of it. Right, it's in the daily time frame demand zone that was created on the run up at the start or the middle of October. So yeah, you want to basically see this zone hold. If you want to buy it, I mean, this is your buy zone, this orange box that I just put on the chart, and you want to see it go make a higher high. It's looking good. And some other base coins, right? We talked about Ski on Friday, how this thing just went bananas. Ski Mask Dog here had reached 23.5 million market cap today. It's currently at 17.5. Kind of hovering over these previous highs from the summer. This is actually when I first called Ski Mask Dog. I was expecting the breakout over here, but the whole entire market, every altcoin got decimated. And this thing has made a run up to where it was 6 months ago in 3 days, right? Making up for months of stale price action in 3 days of time. Welcome to crypto. There's no other asset class that does these types of moves. So yeah, base obviously is coming back alive. Some of these other base meme coins, Toshi, still not really moving too much, right? There's still this W on the chart. That's the double bottom. W here. These typically are bottom patterns that lead to breakouts higher. Brett is back over $1 billion in market cap. We'll just go ahead and summarize, or never mind, it's dropped beneath $1 billion again, and 977 million right now. But yeah, Brett should follow Ethereum. That's what it's been doing now since its kind of creation. So there's that. Let's see, what else is there on base? Let's see, KeyCat. Some of these KeyCat right now, 50 million. I mean, this bag or this coin should send. Right, this was one of the top memes on base during the initial base wave over here at the start of the year. Good chance this one goes to hundreds of millions. I've always said and I've always expected that KeyCat and Ski are in some way. I have no proof to prove any of this, just purely my speculation. But I think there's some kind of connection between KeyCat and Ski Mask Dog. Not zero proof to that statement, just what I have come to the conclusion to after kind of seeing everything, social media, all things like that. Now, some other ones. There's obviously the actual fundamental coins on base like Aerodrome and Moonwell. Now, here's Aero breaking out of its sideways range, right? We've been discussing this one. Sideways range, double bottom down here. Now it has broken out and made a higher high. Not too far off from its high from earlier in the year. Currently it needs a 60% move to the upside to go ahead and hit that level. But yeah, Aerodrome in terms of like the top main DEX backed by Coinbase on base. There it is. The main DeFi coin for lending and borrowing is Moonwell. And Moonwell right now, it is in a bull flag. And remember when we put the parabola on the chart, lads? Well, the price is on the parabola. In a bull flag with the one of the main DeFi coins on Base, created by Coinbase, like team members, employees, in a parabolic trend at the parabolic support. I'm not sure it might get easier than this. Like, seriously. Yeah, this looks ready to send. It's in a parabolic trend. It's at the support of the parabola, in a bull flag. Don't overcomplicate this stuff, guys. All right? Of course it could fail, which is why you need risk management. It could drop. Maybe it wants to come down here to 6.4 cents in this demand zone. But I would say the probability of it aggressively breaking out higher is much higher than this breakout, this setup failing. So yeah, don't gamble, don't full port it. But I mean, Moonwell is just painting a very, very clear picture here that it wants to break out aggressively to the upside. But that's Base in a nutshell. I mean, there's many smaller alts on Base. You can see even some ones coming back from the dead. You can see this one, CCC, is pumping recently. Maybe this one will make an epic comeback. We'll see. I certainly would welcome that with open arms. But yeah, I mean, very good stuff happening on Base altogether. And likely just the start of things to come. All Trump coins have been absolutely demolished after the election. That was a sell the news event. I mean, Trump isn't going anywhere, and we're going to see him every day for the next 4 years. So I really don't see these completely failing and going to zero, but it's really not a good look for them breaking their lows and making lower lows. So, I mean, the trade, the narrative here has certainly passed, but we'll see what happens when Trump takes office and starts to change things and make America great again. Right, Trump has a cult behind him, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with these. But yeah, for the most part, most things are looking absolutely beautiful on a Sunday. All right, tons and tons and tons of questions right now. I can't really get to them all, guys, so don't take it personally if I don't answer your question. There's just hundreds of them here, and it's hard for me to get to them all. Let's see, we got Ty M. He says the only thing that sucks is the Ethereum gas fee. Same problem as always. It is so broken, but the chain has dope memes. So yeah, the Ethereum gas fees are picking back up with network activity on Ethereum happening again. You know, there's congestion, which leads to higher gas fees to get your transaction through. Now, it's only going to get worse for Ethereum, like this cycle, as Ethereum increases more in value, right? As it goes north of 4,000, new all-time high at 5,000, 6,000. And as the activity on the chain picks up, the gas fees are only going to get worse. They will be costing multiple hundreds of dollars per trade on the Ethereum mainnet. Which is why there's dope memes on Base or on Ethereum, like you said. Right, there's very good meme coins on Ethereum, like Bobo, Bitcoin, Apu, whatever. There's tons of great memes on ETH, but there's a very real thesis for layer 2s like Base to have massive traction. So I think it's wise to also have exposure to the Base ecosystem alongside Ethereum. I see Base as the main layer 2 for ETH. Also, one more talking about Base memes. There is Doge and Glasses, which is at 250K market cap right now. Over here on the daily time frame, I mean, literally every time it dips, not just this time, but like every time in the past, even the brutal kind of altcoin bear market dip, it rebounded. So yeah, Doge and Glasses in terms of a beta play here. I mean, I'm looking for this one to put in a really nice monster rally. But yeah, a lot of coins on Base are looking up. I mean, Dig has had zero selling pressure basically over the past 6 candles now in the daily time frame. Look for this one to make an aggressive move. Ty M says, is this just the start? Like way pre-level, you think everything 10 to 20x from here? Definitely not everything. But I can see many assets pulling off 10 to 20x's from here. Again, my expectation here, my thesis, is we're going to see others' dominance make a new high past the 2021-2022 high. Right? Altcoins outside of the top 10 market cap made up 20% of the crypto market at the peak in 2021-2022. At the peak this year, they made up 13.5%. If this goes to 25-30%, that essentially means trillions of dollars are going to go into altcoins. All right? So yes, more likely than not, many altcoins have room to put in monster pumps, 10x's, 20x's. Not all of them are created equally. Not all of them are going to do that. Some are going to fail. Some are LARPing as legitimate projects, but they're just farms, basically. Farming out money, basically just total scams. So not every coin is created equally, but the winners from this point, yeah, for sure. 10x's, 20x's, and beyond for the winners. Let's see. Joselle says, big correction coming. Now, we're in a bull run. There's always corrections in a bull run. Typically, there's like 30% bull market pullbacks that end up leading to new all-time highs. And these are typically shallow and short-lived as well. All right, every pullback we've had in this current rally to this new all-time high has been shallow and short-lived. This one over here, it was a 5% pullback. It lasted 3 days. Okay, this one over here, this pullback was 11.5%, and it lasted for 2 weeks, late September to mid-October. This pullback here on Bitcoin was 2 days, 6%. And then most recently, before this aggressive breakout, the pullback lasted for 6 days into the election, and price dropped 8%. So in an uptrend, the pullbacks are shallow and short-lived. I think I've probably said that like 1,000 times at this point over the past 2 months of these daily live streams, because it's just so true. And so many people have a hard time comprehending conditions in a bull market are different from every other time. They're shallow, they're short-lived. Now, we do sometimes get the huge 30% flush. All right, is it coming now? I mean, I wouldn't say 100% it's not going to come now. It could. If we were to see a 30% drop from here, it would take the price down to $55,000. In order for something like that to happen, it would need to be some crazy like black swan headline at this point in time for me. I want to show you, just so you know I'm not basically making things up here. Right, there are huge 30% pullbacks in price in the bull run. Right, we can look at 2021 over here. This high was created on January 8th of 2021, and the price pulled back here 30% over 2 weeks. Okay, that's a 30% pullback over 2 weeks. So yeah, 30% pullbacks are quite common actually in a Bitcoin bull run. And then you have this pullback, price dropped 26% in 1 week before going on to make a new all-time high. And then you had this infamous September pullback over here in 2021. I remember this like it was yesterday. It was very agonizing, but then it ended up pumping to a new all-time high, basically just retesting the breakout. But this was a 23% pullback over 16 days in 2021. So there are bull market pullbacks, 20-30%. Those happen. Is it time for one right now? I personally would not advise any shorts whatsoever. Right? Don't try and get in front of this train and try and stop it. If we do end up pulling back, look for your monthly open area around $70,000 Bitcoin, 69K. All of this is your level to look for a pullback if given. But the easiest thing to do right now for most people, right? People that are busy, they have a job, they have a family, whatever, they can't be sat at their computer desk looking at their screen all day, every day. The easiest thing to do for that type of lifestyle is to have exposure in spot, sit on your hands and let the market do its thing. If you have less responsibilities in life and you can be at your computer 24/7, well then obviously the market's on fire. So you should be actively trading, or at least trying to, up your skills and become a profitable trader if you're not at this point in time. But yeah, look for 67, 68, 69, 70K for a pullback if given. I don't think it's time for that 30% pullback yet, but keep your finger on the pulse, stay on your toes. It will come at some moment in time. Crypto Immigrant says, how about ordinals and runes? Bullish AF in my opinion. Yeah, those really aren't talked about too much, ordinals and runes. I mean, there's some main ones like pups and wizards. I do have a video planned on the Bitcoin ecosystem plays for this cycle, so I will go ahead and discuss those in that video. But I agree with you, those are definitely slept on. Let's see. Michael DJI Manor says, Connor, these are the next gems worth looking into. Lupin. I was looking at Lupin just yesterday, actually. And it pumped this is a brand new coin. 10 days old. So also very low market cap. This is 2.67 million. So yeah, look into this one. Very, very kind of hyped up right now, but seems to be somewhat legitimate. So, Michael, good shout there on Lupin. And then also Burrow, a Silent Beast Layer 1, and then Monad. Yeah, I'm familiar with Monad as well. Enigma says, how's your Farmbase Pro going? Well, we got the scroll airdrop, but again, the scroll airdrop was brutal. And the gas fees on the scroll network were super high. So the airdrop actually didn't even cover costs for that. But if Base gives an airdrop, I should be able to make huge profits. And that's the whole point of Farmbase for me. So yeah, we're waiting for basically the Base airdrop. No guarantee it happens, but if it does, well, it would have been worth it to use Farmbase, so we'll see. But the only one I've gotten so far is scroll from that. Guys, smash up the like button. Let's get this live stream to 100 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button. Let's see. Armando, he says, I learned a lot from you here. A lot. Thank you, Armando. I'm glad you were able to learn a ton from just watching these live streams. Many people have given positive feedback on these streams. They learn a ton of stuff. They discover good coins, things like that. I mean, I love to hear it, right? That's why I do this stuff. It's kind of crazy, right? My life, that a few things, a few decisions, like led to me doing this. So I mean, I could be doing anything else, but like I'm here live with almost 150 people watching. So I'm glad that my time and energy is able to help you guys. Seriously, that's why I do it. I mean, I love to see people win in the community, and yeah, let's keep it going. So Armando, thank you for your support, and I really appreciate that comment and you saying that. Mr. Arvik says, off the grid game looks promising on the AVAX chain. It does look promising. I've seen a lot of people playing that game recently. It's gotten a lot of good feedback. So yeah, look out for that. I mean, it's heavily VC backed, but if we get a gaming bull run, that one should do well as many others. How's Shrapnel doing, actually? Curious. I know the tokenomics on this coin were brutal. It was able to pump when it was first released 1 year ago, before the game was even out. It was pure all hype, absolutely ridiculous, but here it is now. This is the reason dilution's a bad thing, right? Vesting becoming unlocked. Just so much supply hitting the market. Really important to check out tokenomics. But yeah, gaming, I think it will pump at some point in time this cycle, right? Another popular one is something like Mavia. This is the weekly chart. And this thing's just in a long range. This is one of the better looking gaming charts, actually. This is the bull market new coin setup here in a nutshell. You list, you sell off for almost a full year, 8-10 months, rounded bottom, cup and handle breakout, and then blast into new all-time highs. So yeah, many gaming coins are still at their lows, but they are setting up. I mean, look, the trend obviously changed here on Mavia. This is a downtrend. This is a sideways trend. You need to be able to spot this. All right, this will likely lead to a breakout and a new all-time high. But anyways, yeah, many gaming coins. Off the grid looks great. They're still mostly at their lows. Right, let's look at Alex Becker's coin, Bytes. This is the Neo Tokyo coin. And you can see Bytes. I mean, I've thought about this one quite a bit, actually. I remember over here in 2021, 2022, I basically was convinced it was going to pump, but it was the end of the cycle then. So it crashed and burned. But here we are 3 years later. This is Alex Becker's coin, basically. He doesn't talk about it or shill it whatsoever. But it is also starting to shape up for a nice breakout. Rounded bottom, horizontal resistance, forming the handle of a cup. I mean, this looks ready to send. So a lot of gaming coins are looking pretty good right now. Let's see. Crypto info DYOR. He says Floki looking strong all the way up. Let's check it out. All right, we got a nice breakout starting here on Floki. Let's see if this works. Yeah, sound effects aren't working. They were working pre-stream when I was testing them. Changed all the volume to make it a lot better, but yeah, we'll fix that after. Anyways, all the way up. I like it. I like it a lot. Austin Craig, he says, hi, bro. I was thinking to play some of the Sui profits and Near Protocol if AI is still going to be the thing. Regards from Berlin. Austin Craig, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. Now, is AI still going to be the thing? While I don't have a magic crystal ball to predict the exact future, I do know that AI is the newest and most transformative technology that human beings have basically ever seen. And it's making rapid advancements. It's almost now at the point where, we have a full kind of network of self-driving cars and robots doing their own thing, AI agents making their own meme coins. It is accelerating at a rapid rate. So is AI still going to be the thing? I have 99.999% certainty that AI is going to be the thing. So yes, that's my answer to that question, Austin Craig. I do see AI as still being the thing. People will say, oh, you don't need a coin though for an AI project. Well, I mean, it's the same thing with Murat's thesis, right? When something is new and there's no way to give it an exact value proposition, that's why speculation is so powerful, because you don't know how to value something, right? You don't know how to value a meme coin. That's why they go so hard on price discovery. These crypto AI coins, it's the same thing. They might not all be pumping right now, but I have a strong conviction that crypto AI is going to be a big thing in 2025. So that's what I have to say about that. And let's see. Elvis Plop on Sui. Okay, there you go. You had a typo, Elvis. All good. Here we go. Sui Plop. 1 million market cap right now. I mean, Elvis, I know you are, not a rookie, so I know you can read charts as well, and you're good at TA. So you probably see the same thing that I do here, because there's really only one way to look at this. It's coiling up. It's been sideways for almost a full month here in this symmetrical triangle pattern. Down here at the lows, the origin of the pump, you would like to see it put in an aggressive breakout from these levels. I wouldn't overcomplicate it. I would not overthink it. When you have a chart setting up like this, as long as it's not a rug pull or something like that, you don't know with these meme coins, hard to tell. That's why you should do your own research past just looking at the chart. I've never heard of this before, but this looks like it wants to break out to the upside of this consolidation. Crypto Storm, he says, we are dumping now. I got stopped out of all my trades, LOL. Let's see. Put this on a 1 hour. So you sold off right to local support. Sweat those lows down there. This gapped up super hard on a Sunday. Again, if we do pull back, eyes on that monthly open, 70,500. But, this was basically just a little liquidation cleanse on the lower time frames, if that. ETH right to the 15-minute 200 EMA. Sol right to the 15-minute 200 EMA, testing the daily open. So, I mean, I wouldn't really call that a dump. It's a lower time frame move for sure. And if you're in leverage day trading, obviously that's going to affect your positions. But it's not necessarily like a major dump. But I know what you're saying. I feel you. Mumu the Bull as well, guys. Let's pull up this chart on Mumu the Bull. Getting ready for a nice breakout here. Let's put this on auto. Make sure we're on the price chart. There we have it. There's our channel that has broken out. Remember, this got listed on Bybit Perps over here, 24th of September. That's when it reclaimed the higher zone of the channel, right? This pump consolidated there, breakout, retest. Now you want to see the follow through on the breakout on Mumu the Bull on Solana. It looks ready to pump. It looks good. So this is still 150 mil market cap. This has upside. This certainly has upside. A lot of good coins. Shout out to the Silva Dollar. He says, Connor has been bringing nonstop gainers. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your support. But with that being said, guys, we've now been live for basically an hour and a half. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream right now. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We do go live every single day except for Saturdays here at Crypto Empire. So if you're new here and this is the first time you're tuning into a live on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I go live 6 days a week and you don't want to miss it because I bring it every single day. And yeah, you can see the feedback that we get here on these live streams. Many people are enjoying them and they're only going to keep on getting better. So with that being said, congratulations everyone. New all-time highs on Bitcoin. Solana should follow soon. Ethereum as well will follow to make a new all-time high. I mean, minimum I'm expecting like 6K ETH. But with that being said, all that means is that altcoins will get that trickle-down effect. And we're early still. Even though the bull market has started, many altcoins have not really moved too aggressively. And if we're going to see the others' dominance head north of 20%, which was the top in 2021, 2022, the last cycle highs, well, that just means trillions of dollars are going to go into altcoins, which means that they're going to pump like crazy, which means that this is basically like your last chance before things really accelerate. And before you blink, it's going to be over. Again, time moves really, really quick in crypto. You blink your eyes, 6 months goes by. So lock in. The time is now. Talking about lock-in, Murad Coin's probably getting ready for another pump. We'll address that tomorrow. But have a great night, guys. Enjoy your Sundays. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. This is Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I really appreciate every single one of you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Connor from Crypto Empire, signing out.